We are starting by opening our file called finance. Then on this file, we are going to format. When you look at the word microfinance is joined, and we are going to give some space in between. Then we are going to do some small formatting. We are going to highlight, and we merge these cells. We merge. So when you click at merge, you'll find that you're going to receive a list of drop options: merge and center, merge across, merge cells, and merge. This is, you use and merge cells after when the cell has been merged. But for now, we are going to merge across. You will see, you will observe that changes. We are going back and merge and center. We want to merge and center. So we are going to merge and center. Then we are going to use the font groups. That is font style. We are going to put Arial. Then we are going to increase the font size. So if you want to increase the font size, again, you come under a group ribbon called font. Then you are going to click at the font size where we are. Then you click at the 8 pointer. You will get a drop list of font size that can increase the text or can increase the labels. For example, in Excel, we call it labels. It will increase labels into any sizes you want. For example, we can choose to put to 16 or 18 or 20. Sometimes, if really you find it is hard for you to go by clicking and searching for the font size from the list of options that drop down, then here you can type where you see the blue color is active, the 20 that has been highlighted. Then you type 21.5, because 21.5, when you come to this one, this list, it is not there on the list. So you just type, then you will see the changes like this one. This is what we are going to do, and it is good to go. Let us change the font style for all the labels and values. We highlight first all. We select this. Then we say we want to set it to Time New Roman. So you can search for Time New Roman from the list here. Then you find that Time New Roman is here. Times New Romans, it will change. But remember that this word here has overlapped to the next cells, and we are going to adjust by bringing our cursor at this point. Then you double click, it will adjust automatically. Or sometimes you may roll back the action, you undo. Then after undoing it, you come to this format. Then when you click on format, then you auto fit. You select auto fit to column width. When you click, it will adjust automatically. And that is what we can do. And the same thing here, you also do the same thing. You apply, you go to format and cells group ribbons, and you come to the fourth option, that is auto fit to column width. You will see those adjustments. You keep on doing it. Sometimes you can double click on this row intersections, and then you will receive what you are observing here. Right, we are going to increase the font size for all this. Then by increasing the font size will take us to, you know, to do other things on our worksheet. Let us increase the font size, for example, to 12. This is to 12. Then we adjust. So our labels and values has been accommodated well within a cell. The next things, we are going to see the procedures, because we are going to perform this calculation based on the procedures, and it is the procedures that is going to guide us. We are going to minimize this for a moment, and then we come to procedure. So this is the procedure, and the channel is called OWOR EDUTECH TV. If you want to contact me, you can use the contact telephone numbers and the email address in case you want to contact me. We are going through the statement. When you look at the statement 1, it is talking of a financial institution gives interest rate of 5%, and the first year of saving. The first year of saving was 5%. They calculate of the amount that you have put in saving. When you continue saving the second year, they will calculate at 7%, which means it will keep on increasing. The first year, what you have put in saving, you're going to calculate the 5%. You will get the total. Then the second year, the total of what you have calculated out of 5%, you will use it to perform calculation for the second year. And the second year is 7% out of the first year. Then after getting the total for the second year, that total you're going to use it to compute the third year based on a given percent. Then you keep on applying the same techniques for year 4 on our worksheet. And remember that this thing has a trick. Sometimes they may give you on the worksheet, or at times they may give you like this one. And then you need to know that when the percentage has been put on the worksheet, like year 1 rate 5%, year 2 on the worksheet, then you are going to use absolute cell reference, or at times you may use a mixed cell reference. Or when it is not put within the worksheet, then you may be free to use percentage direction in your calculation for year 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let us now get into procedure 1. You are required to enter data as shown on these examples, which means you is going to follow the video. After following the video, you need to copy exactly how the data appeared on the worksheet. Then you try it. The main target here is enter one formula in cell D12, which can copy or dragged to all other cells to calculate the amounts in year 1 up to year 4 using the rates specified in row 10. So it is very important to understand what is required of you in the question, which means you have to apply the formula in cell D12, then you copy, because a separate sheet application can copy formula to compute other saving for second year, third year, and fourth year. Because what we are looking at the rate. So we are going to use different style to understand this. Let us go and begin straight away. So when you look at this, this is what? This is D12. It's D12. It's D12. The column heading and the row number, when they meet, they form a unique identifier called cell address. That is D12. So you are to put the formula in that cell. We are going to put the formula there. And that is what we are going to do. Let us enter the formula now. But remember that here we have the percentage here. So we are going to try first to see what will come as a result. Equal sign. Remember to put equal sign when performing any calculation using a separate sheet application. So we are going to zoom. All right, let us continue. Equal sign. Then we are going to use this. B, we select that cell, that is B10. Remember that this is what we call the mixed cell reference, because when you see we have 5% in column B, 7% in C, 9% in cell D10, then E10 we have 10%. Remember that those percentages has been put in a different columns, but we need to make the columns relate to other columns, which means for you now to make a column relate, you must leave the column letter open, making it relative to other cells. So we are going to block row. We are going to block row such that when the formula cross to another columns, it should change to 7%, it should change to 9 or 10. Let us put $sign by pressing Shift key and $sign. That means this cell has been, column is open, is related, is relative to each other, which means any changes can occur when you cross to column C, it will change to C. When you go to D, it will change to D without changing. But row, this row 10 will retain 5% there. When you cross here, it will retain what is there exactly. So let us try to work out. Press Shift key if you using laptop and asterisk, that is multiplication symbols. Then we are working on this, the initial saving, and the starting number in this column is 300,000 under initial saving. We click at this one. So remember that we want to see the increase in saving. Here we have 300. When we calculate it at 5%, how much will be added on 300,000 is what we are looking at, which means 5% out of 100 times 300,000 plus 300,000. That is what we are looking at. Let us add plus this one, which means after computing 5%, the 5% will be added to 300 because C12 is representing 300,000, which means this formula is telling us that 5% out of 100 times 300,000 plus 300,000, because we want to see the increase based on the rate that you're going to compute from the initial saving. When you enter, you're going to get 300. Then we drag and see. Those are changes. You compute this one, 5% of this one, then again 7% of this one, 5% of this one will bring for you 315,000. Then the second year you are going to compute what you have, what has increased in your account, which is 315,000. You're going to use 7% over 100 times 315,000. You will get this one. Then after computing for the second year, you are going to use the total of second year to compute this one, the third year. So that's why let us first go and view the formula, what will come in the formula. Let us go and click on formula, then we saw formula in Excel. So you're going to find that this one has been calculated of 5%. 5%. Then this one has been calculated. The total for the first year, you use it to compute the second year. That's why you see here. Instead of C12, they have used D12 because they are considering this one. Then after computing for year 2, you go and compute for year 3, which means the total that you have got under year 2 is what you're going to use to compute year 3. Then what you have got here as a total, you use it to compute year 4. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following. Let us go back and we use a techniques of dragging and dropping. This is what is going to appear. As simple as that. Then in the procedures, we are going to base on the procedure first. Then we shall come out to do other things on our work. So they are talking of insert a column with a heading total saving in the 4 years, which means we need to come back to our worksheet and we type here a total saving. When you look at saving, it has overlapped to the next cell. Let us go home and we wrap the text. We come to under alignment, group ribbons, then we come to wrap text. Then you click on, the text will appear in this format. So we are going to compute the total saving from beginning from year 1, 2, 3, and 4. So here we are going to use a function called sum. Sometimes you can also put equal sign. Then you come year 1, you click plus year 2 plus year 3 plus year 4. This is when you are using formula in Excel. Then you enter, you will get the product. And instead of dragging and dropping, you double click at the autofill handles. You put the cursor here, you put it here, then you double click, you'll get the product. And we are going to undo the changes there, and then we delete. Then we use equal sign. We use function called sum, summation in mathematics, summation, sum. Then you open bracket, and then you select from, because we want the total saving only from year 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we get this. Then you enter by clicking enter key here. So you're going to find that the product is still the same. It is the same. Then let us look at profits now after 4 years, because the procedures is guiding us on what should be done. That create a column, no, we are not going to create a column yet. Compute the profits in 4 years saving in any columns within the worksheet. But now we are going to use the appropriate format. We are going to use, we type the heading profits here. Then for you now to get the profits, you have to subtract initial saving from the total saving now. Then you will get how much you have generated based on the interest that has been given to you from microfinance that you are saving you money. The initial saving is the money that you have started with saving. Then the total for the second year, which means the money is increasing by 10%. Then the second year it has increased by 7%. Then the third year it has increased by 9%. The fourth year 10%. So you have to add the the total saving for the 4 years here is here. This is the total saving for all these people, which means saving for 4 years you will raise this figure here. But we want to see now, you want to see how good it is saving. You want to see how much you have generated after 4 years. That one is going to be your profit. Let us put equal sign. Profits is equal to total saving minus initial saving. Total saving minus initial saving, because you want to get the profit, which means you are going to consider the starting number here, H12 minus initial saving, that is C12. Then you enter, you will get the result, which means saving for 4 years, you have generated a profit of 1,123,557 shilling. Then we are coming back here to the question. Format all the currency in UGX as shown in example here. For example, 300,000 UGX. So we are coming back to our work. We are going to format whatever currency, whatever monetary values that we are seeing within our worksheet. We are going to format everything. We select all this, we are going to format. So you can either format using this point here. Then you talk of currency. But that one is not what the question is demanding us to do. You can come here if you want to format. Then you come to more, accounting format. Then you will receive this one. So when you try to look from here, you're going to get UGX. But it's a long way to go. UGX, 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 UGX. UGX, I have got it somewhere. UGX. UGX. UGX is here. You may put it, but it doesn't look like our examples in the procedures. So it means that we need to change the formatting. Our work should not appear like this one, because ours is 300,000 UGX, but this one is UGX 300,000, which is not correct. This is not the correct formatting. It means that now we are going to customize our setting. We are going to customize the setting. So how are we going to do? Let us roll back this action, because this is not what we are supposed to do. And we are going back to format cell. Format cell. Then we can put to currency and we come to custom. We are going to custom the setting. We shall highlight here. Here is where we are going to type our text. Then we are going to put this. Then we separate it using comma. Then we had as. Then we space and we open quote. We are going to type U in capital, then G in small and X in small, and we close. Then let us try to run. So this is exactly what the question is demanding us to do. Our work should look like this exactly. Thank you for watching, and I request learners to follow up on this video and try. Let's go to the next procedure. The next procedure is talking of create a column chart of your name against profits after 4 years saving against profit. That means we are coming back to our work, and when they talk of names against, we are going to select this column for names. Then we shall come for and select for the profit. Remember that when you don't press Control key on the keyboard, it will become very difficult for you to select names and the profits. Let me try to select profit without pressing Control key. Have you seen? The columns for names will be deactivated. That means after selecting this, you press Control key on the keyboard and you hold it as you select profits. Thank you. Then we are going to insert column chart. It is not restricted. They did not specify over 2D column or 3D column or 2D bar. They did not, or 3D bar. But the question is demanding us to insert a column chart. I'm going to select any. This is my chart. Names against profits. Then we can move the next procedures. We can move this chart to the next sheet. We don't want the chart to remain on sheet 1, but we want chart to move to sheet 2. So for us now to move this chart to sheet 2, we are not going to copy or we are not going to paste it. But what we are going to do, we are going to use the feature. So when the chart is active, one thing that it is important to know, when the chart is active, you will receive chart tools. But when it is dormant like this, you will not see any chart tools. Let us click on it. Then we come to move chart. We are moving chart where? On sheet 1, it is already active. The chart is on sheet 1. That's why you see the active icon, blue in color. Sheet 1 is there, active. So, sheet 2, new sheet is sheet 2 that we are going to create. Then, if we want to move the chart, we move to new sheet. Then we give in a name as what? As moved chart. As move chart, automatically the chart will be shifted away from sheet 1 to sheet 2. That is it. So on chart here, you can play with your chart. You can use the feature here. All these are feature. Let us begin from here. Still under chart tools. We can add elements. What should we add? We use title above, center, or more options. Then we type there column chart showing profits. Showing profits. Then here you can also format it. You can increase the font size. You come home, then you change even type of lettering, my dear. You can play with this. Let me use Arial Narrow and I go increasing the font size to 18. Then I will click and bring it a bit down. I'll move it here. Then I can also color it. I can color the fonts, font color. Can put to any color that can be viewed. Then I bold it also as well. That is what is required. Now, on this chart here, when you come to design, you can design it. That's why we have here we have here chart style. We have different styles. You can test them. You can test them. You will see different appearance on the chart. You test, you will observe. When you go on, you observe different changes based on the different styles. You test them, this one, because with computer, when you're learning, you need to explore other things along as you go putting on activities. And this is how the thing is going to look like. Let us go to normal view, and we use the normal view. The normal view, the first one. Our chart should look like that. And then we can also add labels at the center. You see, those data on the parent tables will come at any point inside, outside. You see all this. These are all different features. You had chart elements. These are chart elements. You can add data labels, add at the center, and data table. You can play around with all these legends. Right, see profits. Top, you will see profits somewhere. Bottom, you will left, you will see profits moving. You will see all this. Then a quick formatting layout you can use. When you come to quick formatting features, you can use. You can test them. It's a matter of testing. And you observe new changes coming up on your work. Because what is important here, we're gonna need to see how these tools can work. So you observe. It is not something complex, but it's just a matter of exploring, taking your time to discover the power of the tools that exist along the standard formatting tools bar, along this bar here, standard formatting tools bar. And we can change the chart, type, because we are trying. You can see it will change. You can change to line graph area. We change. It is possible. It works. Just a matter of testing the tools. We can change to line graph. I mentioned earlier. I feel I should put this on the line graph. You see, you will have this. We change to pie chart. All right. You will see all this. It is possible. Then you can come back again here to add. To add what? To add information. You see information are being added at the center. Inside, outside, best fit. So those are some of the things. We can add legend right. The legends will come right. Legends are here. When you go back here to add legends, top, you will see legend top, left, bottom. So those are some of the things that need us as people who are training ourselves on how to use computer to test them. A moment you sit in front of a computer, you take your time to explore the future that exists. Let us look at the second one under chart tools format. So this one we can format, we can change the color. We can change. Have you seen? Just a matter of taking your time testing this. Just a matter of taking time and testing. We can change the outline color. We can filter the color. We can change the outline color. The outline. You see? We can also put the effects. There's numbers of things that we can learn from there. Thank you for watching. I welcome you to learn this lesson and work on it with time. Lastly, we are going to rename the sheet by right-clicking on sheet tabs. Sheet 1, we select sheet 1 and we right-click and we come to rename. Rename as completed work. You can also as well color these sheet tabs with red. You right click on the name of sheet tabs, completed work, then you come to tabs color. Then you can apply red there. Then the last option is telling us to save our work, save your work as your name and learning channel. So we are going to save our work, and now remember that here we have file name already, which means if I want to change, I'm going to save as. I'm not going to save, because saving, you use it for the first time when you're saving the file for the first time. But now since we have the file name, we are going to file, then we click on file, then we save as. Save as what? Where are you going to save? Recent, OneDrive, this is a cloud, it needs internet, PC, or flash disk, or other place. But for our case, we are going to browse by clicking on browse. Then when you click on browse, you will receive save as dialog box. So here we have list of location where we can save the work. But for a learner, you need to learn on to save your work on desktop so that you can easily access the work. Let us click on desktop. Then we use our name. For example, my name is Okelo John Owo. Thus, my learning channel is OWOR EDUTECH. OWOR EDUTECH. Then I save the work. And I close my work after saving. I close everything.